So obviously in the last episode, we took care of the Vangatangistan. But this is not the same raft. This is a different raft because we had a little bit of recording issues. We'll talk about it after the series. Honestly, I'm not even surprised. It was gonna happen at some point, and it happened. So I was like, you know what? This is fine. Just start over. It's fine. It's all good. Start over. It'll be okay. Pull out my scissors and get my wool and grab my egg and let us talk about the tang, my friend. So after the Vangatangistan, it's time to go to Balboa. We gotta immediately go to Balboa because of the fact that Balboa has the thing that we need. And obviously we're going over there right now. So we need to do Balboa because we are going to run out of fuel every single time. I filled up these engines like 8 times already, wasting so much wood on it. It is insane how much wood you put into this thing. Good grief. I really wish the wood consumption was cut in half or something, because they eat through wood. So we desperately need to get to Balboa. Obviously, as we get over there, let's talk about a couple things. This world already came with sprinklers, so let's talk about the sprinkler. You'll need 1 computer chip, 2 bolts, some scrap, and some plastic to make it. Okay. Plastic, scrap, bolts, and computer chip. Do I not have the plastic? Oh yeah, it's goop. It's goop. It's goop. We'll make 2 of them. A sprinkler only does 9x9 tiles. So what you want to do is something like this. A little area for your animals, and then you just put a battery in it, and then you just give it something to water, such as a dirt pile. We got plastic, right? Yeah. We got wood too, right? Yeah. I've been kind of sailing for a little while now. That's 7, so it's not enough for it. It needs 2 more. Oh well. Put in some fresh water. You can, however, put in some salt water, and it will clear up that salt water for you. Hey, would you look at that? It waters it for you. Yay! Of course, you're going to need batteries. And as you saw there, for each sprinkle, it takes away a sliver of battery power. So obviously, you want to make sure that you got enough batteries for everybody. And bada boom, there you go. Now, the sprinkler is more than just a thing for your animals. You can also use it to water crops, which is another great thing you can do with it. Is water out some of those crops that you need to water, such as, you know, beets and the other things. Yeah, I know I'm not that good today. It was all good. Wood and all that. There you go. Let's fix this because the shark bit it. There you go. There you go. Make sure the boat is nice and tidy. Obviously, we have 5 engines here. So, good grief. Let's fill these back up if we do. There you go. There you go. I didn't use any. I thought I did. There you go. Try to fill them out. So we got to get to Balboa. We got to get there quickly. And as you can see in here, this place is empty. So you know what? We might as well do some decorations. I mean, we're just sailing here. I mean, there's nothing really doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to grab some wood. We're going to grab some scrap metal. And we're going to decorate. Alright, let's do this. Let's put it right here. It did look nice. There you go. You can also do some normal tables. We'll do a normal one over here. There you go. And of course we got this little table right here. We'll do this right here. This is like a dining room table. Put a chair by it. There you go. You get another one. There you go. And then maybe a little stooly one. In case we have some friends come over. You know, if we have some friends come over, they need a place to sit, obviously. Good God. So this is kind of the best part about Raft. It has a lot of good decorative moments where you can kind of just chill and build a whole bunch of little like things. Like look at that, I can have a little shelf right here and I can put this right up against it. There you go. Let's see. I need more wood. Oh my god. I need so much wood, baby. I need a lot of my wood, you know what I'm saying? There you go. Look at that. We got this little shelf like this, or we can put it on a wall and it looks like that. I don't know why I can't put it like right there. There you go. Hey, you can have a little window thing. Let's see. Obviously, I need my captain's chair. Putting that right next to my thing. Boom. There, and I can steer my boat as I just do my thing. Look at that. Ain't that a bitch? Got him. What do we got? It's right in front of us. Gotta hurry. And obviously you got your sofas, you know, if you really want to like little sofa here. Boom, and you can build a, you know, bigger sofa. And just put it right across, you know, give it a little something, I guess. Yeah, and maybe this one should be against the wall. Put her up against the wall. Yeah. Something like that, maybe. There you go. Yeah, maybe the other way, other way. There you go. By the way, this does nothing for you. This is just decorative. There's no sanity or anything. It's just, it looks pretty. That's it. That's all it does. And then you can have little, like, tables like this one. Kind of put it right there. There you go. This one requires clay. Obviously, we can have bonfires and stuff. Let's do that. See, these are good because you can light up your boat, and it makes it a little easier for you to see at night. That one needs glass. Hang on, I like the glass one. Click, and then maybe you get one of these. Oh. I think it's about time we stopped decorating. I'll just put that right here and welcome to Balboa Island. This island is not for the weak. This island is huge. So let me just finish decorating, because we are going to have to do a lot of walking. I'm going to just make a little shelf. Hang on. I'm not done. Let me finish. There you go, and then I need one more shit. Wait! I'm not done. I didn't have enough time. You can have it like this, or you can put it up on the thing like this. It's better to put it on the wall, because then you can, like... this is kind of shitty. I'm able to put it on the wall? What do you mean I can't put it on the wall? Oh, wait, oh. I think the other one was the wall one. It's like this little one, yeah. So this little one can be put on a wall, this one cannot. It's still decent, so you can just put it like that, and we can put it up here. So welcome to Balboa Island. This place is massive, so let me fix this up a little bit. Pick this up, we can put our coins and our trash cubes in here. I did a bit of grinding in this world. We'll put that one right there. Okay, let's go find a parking spot. We want to find a decent, like, little area. You know, we'll go the other way. I think that's gonna be the trench. So let's go this way. Balboa Island is massive, and I do mean that in the nicest way possible. Because being massive in this game is not good. It's just a lot of room to like wander around in, so I wouldn't say that's a good thing in Raft. Raft is kind of meant to be a small game, you know, it's meant to be small. There isn't really many ways to go fast besides just walking. If there was like a fast travel method, like running shoes or something, I don't know, you know, something to go a little bit faster, then yeah. Okay, that's not grown, that's not grown, that's not grown, and that is also not grown, okay. Alright, turn this. Somebody messaged me, and I don't appreciate that. Hang on. Alright, let's go. So we need to find a parking spot so we can get the hell onto this island. Because we're gonna run out of fuel. And if that happens, we're stranded. And are at the mercy of the waves again. I don't want that. Okay. Get the rest of my trees. So this is the fun part about having a massive tree farm. Even though this isn't technically that massive. But having this big of a tree farm is still very helpful. Yee. Yee. Uh-oh. I told you we'd be out of fuel soon. See if I can't just drift this way. Alright, cool, I can drift. Sucks. See where we drifted. Okay, we're still drifting semi towards the island. Let me get my... Yeah. This is the crappy part. Because we don't have any fuel, we're just gonna have to keep moving. Come on. Ah, man, I think we found the aisle. If this isn't the aisle, then it's the trench. Yeah, that's the trench. Ah, man. Hang on. That means we're on the wrong side of the island, but you know, it's fine. Give me a second. Let me do all this. It's not a bad thing to be in the trench, but it's better to be in the more open area. So this one needs fuel. This one's almost out of fuel. This one had a little bit of fuel in it. This one had some fuel. And that one had some fuel as well. Okay. Alright, perfect. Okay, run back up here. Close you. Turn. It wouldn't hurt to go into the trench, but the trench is technically not where you're supposed to start. The trench is still a decent way in, don't get me wrong. It's still a decent way in, but there is a better option that is a lot more convenient. A lot easier to work with. Sorry, add some food, so. Just beans, cheese, and a fucking piece of bread. Give me this. We're gonna hit the island or no? I think we might hit the island. No, we're fine. Okay. Just keep drifting. Hang on. Well, we're not drifting, we're sailing, but either way. Oops. Yeah, okay, we didn't drop anything. We're fine. So on the other side of this big, giant mountain island is the area we want to be in. So we have to go all the way around. Good golly gracious me. Please. Just a huge island. There you go. It's just really massive, and it's better to take it one step at a time, which is usually the one side of the island you take it on. Do this. Down, over, axe. Thank you. Oh, I still have my bolts on me. There you go. Make sure I put everything away. Rope. Rope bomb. You want it to work, my friend. Sorry. Anyway. Darn. Good grief. We're almost there. This island is not that huge, but it is huge enough to kind of make you wonder, you know, if this island is so huge, where is everybody, you know? You know, where is everybody? Why is it, you know, not super populated? Shouldn't there be like a ton of homes here? Shouldn't there be like a bunch of people like seeing me come in? This would be like medieval-esque situation where there'd be like a bunch of archers and tons of people, but nope. You scroll up and it is completely barren. There's just trees. So that means people didn't live here for a reason. Otherwise all these trees would be gone and these radio towers would be, you know, home to about 50 people at least. Yeah, 50 doesn't seem like a lot, but 50 people could technically live on this island. 50 to 100 or so. Turn. See, it's really annoying because it's like this island is massive. Like the scale of this place is just too much for like a simple boat like mine. Like my boat might be big, but technically it could be bigger. Like this island dwarfs many of the other islands. Like good grief. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. Almost there. There we go. So here's all the food that we have. I've fished a lot and I did a whole bunch here. And I've mostly just been eating the salmon and all that. Getting pretty close. Alright. Turn again. Turn again. Turn. It's just kind of annoying since, like, that way is gonna be where we gotta go. Hi, Susan. Pick up all my garbage. It just kind of sucks because it's like, why is it so huge? There you go. Even if we went the other way, it'd take the same amount of time because it's like, no matter where you go, each like area of the island is guaranteed to get you lost. But there is a way to kind of, you know, not fall for the trick. You know, not fall for the huge amount of garbage that's here. All right, there you go. It's over there. Alright. When you come to Balboa, look for a beach like this one. This beach is in between everything and has a very good path that goes up into the mountain, allowing you to quickly traverse this place. There is a pattern that you have to kind of do here, so I recommend being very patient and going from point A to point B. Let me also make a bunch of buckets because I didn't do that. I didn't do it because I didn't think about it, because obviously this is a new world. So yeah. I'll tell you later, I'll tell you later. Just know it wasn't pretty. Snip, snip. Grab some of this. We could possibly make some healing. Research. Oh, we already did, okay. Yeah, make sure we researched everything. I'm pretty sure we did. Welcome to Balboa Island. Place is huge. We're gonna need another bow. Grab all this garbage. Weapons. 1, 2. I'm gonna need more than that. There you go. I think it's about time we installed this bad boy, because I've been holding on to this one specifically to tell you that no matter how many engines you have on your boat, regardless, you will only ever need 6 of them. Each boat only does 100 tiles, but if you have exactly 6 engines, your boat will be considered maxed out. So, once you build this, you will never have to build another engine again. This is the amount you need. So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 iron. Holy crap. I mean, iron's not hard to come by, but goddamn. Like, each island gets you about 10 iron anyway. About 10. Okay, let me drink this. We're gonna drink up our milk. And we're gonna have one of our many, many good foods. Right here. Oh, that one was shit. Can I have a shark dinner? That one better. Thank you, dude. Make sure. There you go. Bloop. Yeah, we won't need any of this. Get our bow. We will need more metal arrows than that. Trust me, you want a lot of metal arrows. There you go. And then, oh boy. Just take the stack, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't fully trust that. Can we get one more? One more. There you go. I don't know. I just don't trust it. So that should be enough for what I'm trying to do. We will need the launcher, and we will suck up all this. There you go. There you go. Fill her up. Because we're going to be gone for a while, so might as well just fill all these up and not have to worry about it. Yeah, sprinklers are a super handy thing, because once you get these bad boys, you can just kind of filter out a lot of this stuff. There you go. Right here. We don't need that many water bottles, but we will come back for them. I need these. I need this. Yes. Let's take this, yeah, 2 eggs per thing. I'll make a few. This is a healing salve. If you take any damage, you can heal off any damage you take. The little one barely heals you. You really need a better healing salve than this one, but it's better than nothing. I recommend these because this place does get a little feisty. Alright. Let's go to Balboa. So right off the bat, there's an SOS, which is interesting, because that means that somebody here wanted to get off this island, and we don't know why. We're like, why do you want to leave so badly? This island seems like it'd be perfect, right? Because it's a big island. What could have possibly made this person want to leave? It's such a odd question. Oh. Oh, it's a white button now. Not anti-doing medicine. Holy shit. Mating season. Let's go. Let's go find a big bear queen. Let's go. But first, I'm going to go this way. So, us veterans know that this way is an awesome way to go. And you can kind of tell by this weird dirt patchy path. So if you see a path that's kind of brownish, follow it, because that means people have walked that way before. If it's green, you're going the wrong way. So we're going to come up here. Here we go. Oh. Seems like somebody had some fun with some fuel here. So these are fuel canisters, and there's also a bunch of spikes here, indicating that somebody was trying to keep something out. More than likely a bear, because we saw the bear sign. So that is interesting. So these bears are not friendly. These aren't no black bears. These are bears. Ranger Station. Ranger Station 2. Relay tower. How you doing? Light bulb. We can now make biofuel, which is the stuff that was filling up that lake over there. Saw, the wrench, hammer. Carbon and gallon, Elgach, Kara and Cornell and Gomez. Huh. Interesting. Give me a moment. Alright. Yeah, we're leaving. Okay. Kind of look around a little bit. These are awfully glowy. Oh, would you look at that? Some wild birds. Public school or public library. I remember that fucking... There was a commercial where this one guy was talking about how you should go to a library, and he was like, public school or public library. He didn't even say library, he said library. He said it in such a way that made me really smile every time he said it on the fucking commercial. Except that commercial's gone now. It's like, dang it, leave it. That was a good commercial. Anyway. So let's go up these little starry stairs right here to Radio Tower 2. Where's the door? Oh, there's no sign or anything. It's just Relay Tower 2.
3 months ago, my sister Astrid and I were put in charge of the ranger station on Balboa. We handled the bear population and kept the relay towers operational. The next shift was meant to start weeks back, but the replacements never showed up. Henry suggested that I start writing things down after Astrid disappeared, so that I'm not feeling so lonely anymore.
Wonder where Astrid is. So obviously you got all these high ledges and stuff, but this also means that we can finally test out fall damage. Fall damage is stupid. You only take 50% of your health every time, but also, or not every time, but you take 50% or less of your health if you fall, and it's calculated based off of how far you fell and how long you fell, and it's kind of stupid. So that means that technically speaking, you can fall without taking any damage if you delay your fall slowly. So fall damage technically doesn't exist in Raft if you just slowly fall. So let's go find another ledge. So here's a pretty good one. You just inch your way down, just slowly, and there you go. Hey, look, a little tent. Ah, totally nothing scary about this area. Oh my god. Quillibur. Equilible. What do we get? Oh, you got nothing. Dang. So this is the normal way up. You take this little dirty path up here, and along the way you can find pine trees. Wow. See, you can find this little dirt path, and it leads all the way up to Relay Tower 2. But I usually take the beach path, because the beach path is faster. So now, we already know where Relay Tower and the Ranger Station is. Now we have 4 and 6. So we know that way is 4 and 6, so let's go this way instead and just look at this beautiful environment. Wow, there's also a bell somewhere around here. Sounds like it's coming from this way. Bell. You get an achievement for that if you do find that. It's meant to show you that there was a bike in this story at some point. Alright. Let's go this way. Would you look at that? A massive gigaton bear. Good God. What a big honker. And she's defending that cave. Wonder how we move her. So we need 5 wild berries. Okay. So we got a bear blocking a cave. We got this path over here. Got some birch trees. Look at that. Wow. I really love this. Like, if you travel around, you find things occasionally, and it can be really enjoyable just to be able to find some things. So we got bees. Okay. Should be a bear around here somewhere. Oh, there's one. Very cool. And then we have honeycombs. Okay. So obviously we have a bear problem. We have a bee problem. Got all these different problems. So instead of dealing with any of those problems, let's just harvest trees. So the bears are somewhat easy to deal with. You just dodge their attacks as they swipe at you. They're not hard to dodge, but they are annoying. Do you mind? I'm trying to harvest trees. bees hit me. He's just being kind of annoying, so I'm just gonna get her. There you go. Where'd the other arrow go? Maybe it hit her, I don't know. Grab this. Drink this. Let's see. So there's bees, but we can't do anything about the bees. Except we can if we had goop. So obviously this side is Mama Bear Cliff. You take up Mama Bear Cliff to go inside to see Mama Bear. So we got all these bears, but there's only one big one. The little ones we can deal with. And yes, those are little bears, because obviously Mama Bear is the big fat honker that we have to deal with, so yeah. Go this way. Another birch tree. So the birch trees are pretty easy. They're just these little tiny things. You can easily find them. You can also easily find the pine trees as well. They're just really small looking trees. As you can see, we have all the wild berries we need. If you do collect more wild berries, you're just an overachiever because there's no reason to collect all these wild berries. I kind of wish that there was, or maybe the wild berry becomes like an actual food item, but nope. You just collect them for this one situation, and that's it. It'd be cool if it was just berries in general, but nah, it's just a different item. Oh well. I don't know why it's a different item. It seems like it would be, you know, an item that you would actually use, but nope, it's just a story item and you use it the one time. Alright. Jump down here. So obviously Mama Bear wants berries. Okay. So you're guarding that cave, which means that cave has something we want. And would you look at that? A blueprint. Machete. I like how it's a sign that was ripped off. That's how you make a machete. Anyway, this special crate here will always guarantee you a machete. And a bunch of random garbage. Okay, hang on. I don't need these. I don't need this. Let's see. Scrap hook, biofuel, hinge. Okay. Let's drop the beat. There you go. So we have all that. Do we have the mushroom? Okay, cool. Yeah, so we needed all that other stuff versus what we got. So that's cool. We have no inventory, so bye, Mama Bear. She's cool. I'm just gonna let this flashlight die out because the flashlight's literally only used for that one cave. Flashlight's kind of pointless, not gonna lie. So if we go down this way, as you can see, this is where we came from. Hello, Frederick. I could use another Frederick. I only have one. And there's the path that goes up to the tower that avoids the bear. But over here is where we came from, so we're going to go back where we came from. And then the next episode of Raft, we are going to continue forward and deal with Mama Bear.